I've kind of semi-adopted a new category called Mormons in the media because it seems like every time I post, I've got some new TV show. And guess what? The moment continues and there is yet a new one. So,
Yes,
Laura,
but
I
it's
will let you
not a
talk about
reality
this.
show
It's
this
not
time.
reality. Very true.
It's not. So we have a new Netflix series debuting called American Primeval. And it is exploring part of our nation's history in the mid 1800s, and it covers on the westward expansion and the Saints out west under Brigham Young, and specifically uses the Mountain Meadows Massacre as a plot point to tell this story. And it looks like, from what I can read, um, that they are advertising this as historical fiction and really stressing that it is fictional, which I
Yes.
appreciate. I have a love-hate relationship with historical fiction because, like, I enjoy it. I'm a history nerd. I love watching and learning, and I love seeing the creative licenses they take to tell dramatic stories. However, we have so many people that confuse historical fiction with reality. And as a teacher, I have to argue with students all the time who want to tell me, oh, well, I saw it in Hamilton, therefore it's true. Or my personal favorite, when I had a kid arguing with me that Zeus was a loving father because of the Disney movie for Hercules. And I was like, oh, honey, we're not going to go there. But anyway, so love hate relationship.
Yes.
But this show sounds really interesting. They've taken creative licenses, they've kind of reworked Brigham Young's character and another character in the story. And they're using the massacre specifically as a jumping point to uh, further the plot line, from what I can understand from
Yes.
reading. But I think this sounds interesting. I think this could be a really good show to watch. Um, it also, I don't know. It'll just depend on how it's seen. The person who wrote this article, so Tad Walsh, he interviews mainly a woman who co-authored a book about the Mountain Meadows Massacre and its aftermath, or Barbara Jones Brown, and she had a lot of great insights, and she was excited to watch it and see how accurate it was or was not. Um, and she, at the end, they tie in about the church's official stance on the massacre, how Brigham, ultimately, history has shown that Brigham Young was not behind it, maybe added to the hostility of the time.
Yes.
Um, but I think that the theme of cultural tension between groups as we're through growing pains, I think that's a theme that is interesting and still relevant in different ways today. So I think this will be a very interesting watch. I'm excited for it. I'm intrigued. Um,
I am too. It just dropped yesterday, so
yeah,
it's still relatively new. So we haven't had a ton of reviews on it, and perhaps I don't know if I'll get to it before Ariane and I record next, but maybe some of the other hosts will get an opportunity to watch it and return and report with their thoughts
yes.
on
This is
it.
one I'm going to add to my Netflix queue, and I'm going to give it a go because, again,
Okay,
I like historical fiction, but we'll have to see.
okay. Verdict's out.